Yeah. 501, H-State, stand up. It's your man, Big Bubba. Come on, one time. To all my H-State riders that done paid that price. Real hogging at night. Is you about that life? It's the hog life, baby. What you know about that? We down like spinal cord strapped in the Fleetwood Lac. West side of the 216 to be exact. Number one podcast in the H-State fact. It's the hog life, baby. It's you about that life, baby. It's the hog life, baby.
Man, you know what time it is, man. It is the most dangerous podcast in the H-State, the coldest podcast in the state of Arkansas. I am the head hog of the HawgLife, the shocking one, Big Rob the Shocker. And you all know who I'm riding with, man. My right-hand man on my left-hand side, he is...
Willio, the genius.
Say
what
it
it
again,
do, world? Willio, the genius.
Uh-huh.
You already know what it is. You tuned in to the number one podcast in the H-State, the most dangerous podcast in the state of Arkansas. And once again, we all up in your face.
In your face.
In your face.
In your face.
Y'all already know what it is, man.
Man.
Hey, you know what we call this?
What we call this?
The Hog Life, baby.
baby. Man, we got two of the dopest comics from my generation.
Yeah.
And one coming up, one of the queens coming up in the
Yes,
comedy
sir.
world tonight,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Y'all, I wish I could ask him to do the call for me.
There you go, baby.
Shut it off. Shut it off and keep going. Shut it off and keep going, man. I'm putting it on his name, Willie. If he get mad, he can just throw something at me. I'm putting legendary Carl Payne on this thing, man.
Yes, sir.
Carl Payne on this thing. How you doing, my brother?
I'm doing great, man. I'm
Yeah,
awesome,
man.
man. Glad to be here with you, brothers.
Man, we blessed
Yeah.
to have you here, my brother. Blessed
In
to
the
have you
face.
here.
In the face.
No, you got to say it right.
In your face.
In your face.
And y'all see this beautiful, delectable delicatessen from Dixie. You better tell her who you are, baby. Who is this
Kenya.
right? Oh man,
Kenya Tom.
We-
Well, I'm also from Hensley.
Hensley.
Yeah, Hensley,
Nate, you
Arkansas.
didn't tell us that, Nate. I didn't know. Oh, you didn't. Well, I can't hold you accountable for that, then.
Yeah, I spent about 6 years locked up in Hensley.
And we so glad to have you here, y'all. When I tell y'all she is funny, I seen one show. And I reached out to Nate and Britt. I said, y'all got to hook me up with that. We got to bring her to the hog life. But I need to know, are you about that life?
Come on now.
I mean, you ain't said nothing yet.
I'm from Dixie.
You ain't said nothing yet.
I'm from Hensley.
You ain't said nothing yet.
Well, you know I'm about that life.
Carl Payne,
What's up?
are you about that life, my
About
brother?
that life,
Are
baby.
you about that life,
Already.
my brother?
Already.
Man, let's start this show
Already.
off, man.
Let's get it
We gonna do this thing a little different because we all know Cole. We know Cockroach. We gonna get to know Carl today.
Let's do it.
Let's get to know Carl today,
Let's
man.
do it.
Willie, yo, kick this thing off like a one-legged soccer player. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. So let's take them all the way back. Let's start from the beginning, man.
Yeah,
Start
yeah.
off all the way from the beginning. You began, if I'm correct, and if I'm wrong, correct me. 1985.
Yeah.
Introduced to the world.
Yeah, that's
1985.
yeah.
How much was gas in 1985?
Yeah, that's about right.
How much was gas in 85?
You know what?
Free?
What kind of gas we talking about? Gas prices or
Gas prices.
Gas
prices.
gas.
Yeah, gas prices.
There we go. You did. I don't want to make sure I know what we talking about. Like, how much was that gas?
Go ahead, fam. Go ahead. 1985.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's when I started. Man. That's like around 80. Well, actually before that, but it you know, that's when things really kicked off like worldwide.
Gotcha.
In a way where I think more people would recognize. Because before that, I was doing commercials, and the commercials were everything, you know, as far as they were all around the world, you know, stuff like that. But as far as like becoming household name-ish and really being introduced to the world, yeah.
Wow.
Cosby Show.
Cosby
Yeah.
Show.
We're gonna lean on that a little bit. We got to talk before we put the cameras on and everything. We're
Yeah.
talking about longevity.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
talking about authenticity.
Yeah.
For those that don't know, you were actually a part of two sitcoms to shape the African American culture.
Right.
And here you are still doing your thing.
Yeah.
We still see you as Mr. Todd Wool on the last call, baby. That's what we see you doing now.
Yeah.
How did that longevity? And
I
Kenya,
think-
you be thinking about this too because we're gonna ask you the same
Yeah,
thing.
yeah. It's just, you know, again, when I got into this thing, I did it as a career, not a career choice, and something that I wanted to be remembered by. You know, I didn't want to just die another statistic. You know, and I think, again, it's when it's the choices you make, right? So you look at stuff like Christmas, right? Christmas is every year, right? It's going to happen every year.
Same time every year.
So if you do a Christmas movie, well, you can sell that movie over and over again because somebody gonna want it. They're gonna play it over and over again because it's Christmas, and Christmas is associated with giving and joy and so forth and so on, right? So you got to think to yourself, then, how do you want to be perceived? You know, what is the longevity of my career? You know, and so it started in a good place, and I saw what the example was. The example was being set by a black man. You know, the precipice, the bar was here to say, hey, this is what we have to strive for and, you know, try to achieve, is this kind of excellence, not materialistically or monetary, but excellence in yourself, right? So you have, you know, these are the pictures. You have a black doctor, black lawyer, and their family values and things like that. So how can, that's all American. How can that not create longevity, right? You know what I'm saying? How can that not be something that you aspire to be and want for your own self? You have to understand too, the legacy that was created was, okay, because of that show, there was so many African Americans or blacks that wanted to go to college, that never went to college, that wanted to, that start, I could be a doctor too, I can do this too, so to inspire, to be, what do you know, and it's the same thing with this social media now. So what's your responsibility, right? Everybody out there selling on their page, but what you selling? What are you selling?
There we go.
You know,
like you was talking last night, you selling the same thing. I mean, what's the authenticity of that?
What are you selling?
Exactly.
And is that, you know, and it's going to be relevant 20 years from now, but on what level?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Is it still going to be as what's the word I'm looking for? I mean, we all know sex sells, you know, but on what level? You dig what I'm saying?
I got you, bro.
You dig what I'm saying? I mean, like Playboy magazine back in the day was the, you know, taboo, but it was big. Not today.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Not today, but there are other things that are still just as big and just as relevant that was selling then.
Right. There you go.
That's gonna sell tomorrow. So we're saying, on what level?
There you go.
And how do you want to be remembered? What are you selling?
That's right. Kenya, talk to me, baby.
I think now culturally we can't say what's gonna keep us going long term. Because think about it, when the Kardashians first came out,
you can if you do.
There's
if
no
you do
way
your
I
history.
thought that was gonna last. You thought the Kardashians was gonna last?
I seen it.
You saw that?
I saw. Listen, let me tell you something. Before reality TV, when I saw the success of
Flavor of Love.
Nope. When I saw the success of the original Real World, when I said
one.
the first one, when I said that is the dopest concept ever, because people always want to know what that, you know, and that was a real reality show.
Right.
I was one of the first people. There was an online magazine, and these people were connected to MTV. And I said, and this is before the Osbournes, because they were the first ones. I said, we got to get celebrities to do this. Because you have to think, the celebrities have always been put on a pedestal and in a world where everybody wants to know what's in their life. And the only way you got to know that was from tabloids and this, that, and the other. And I said, if we can get a celebrity, and at the time I wanted to do like Tretch from Naughty by Nature, he had agreed, and a couple other people, and this was for an online magazine, but I was like, you know how when they was doing 24 hours a day in the life of, and that kind of stuff for MTV, and I was like, I guarantee you, if you went into the life of a celebrity and just filmed that as a show, I was like, that's going to be the next thing.
But I still didn't see it lasting as long as. And let me tell you why. Remember the girl that died in the Bahamas, Anna Nicole Smith. Remember how hot her show was when it first came out, and we saw it before our own eyes fizzle. Correct? Because really, it didn't have much substance in it. You know what I'm saying? So when I saw the Kardashians, who were not celebrities in my opinion, they look good. They do. I'm not going to take anything away from those women. You know what I'm saying? Because really, if you look at the empire that they have built, you got to take your hats off to that. But let's be honest, they had no talent.
Had?
Al?
They have no talent. They just have stolen everything culturally from us. They have taken our lips, they have taken our cheekbones, they have taken our boobs, our booty, everything, and they have packaged it up and sold it back to us.
Yo, men.
Yeah, our men too.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And they have packaged themselves up and sold our culture back to us. So there's no way I thought that was going to last.
But they're not selling it to you, though. That's the point. They're not selling it back to you. There's no us that they selling it back to because we get it.
Right. But they're selling it back to our culture. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what's happened over time. Elvis has been doing. That's always been.
Oh,
the case.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So I'm like,
always been
so I'm saying
the
that's why you
case.
got to know history is always going to repeat
Right,
itself.
but you
in
got to
that
think our
sense.
children not learning no history in school. They don't even teach our kids how to write in cursive anymore. You know what I'm saying? So if you really diagnose just everything about what's going on now, I don't think we can realistically project what's going to be longevity or what's going to keep a person going.
But I think my point is, if you look, and this is my point that I would repeat to your generation or anybody that's in the next.
But my generation is, I'm in my 40s.
The next generation, the millennial generation.
Right, because you got, I'm not.
And the generation that's after
I'm
that.
probably part of your generation.
You right up in there. You right up in there. You right up in there. I'm just saying. I
remember the 80s. I remember when crack hit.
Well,
Did it hit your community?
Of course.
So what I'm saying is, my generation, which I think you may be a little bit above my generation.
Yeah.
But we're still the generation that we were the latchkey kid generation. Then we got hit by crack. So you got to think we were already at home by ourselves. Then y'all flood the streets with cheap dope. So now we didn't have no parents. Already we at home by ourselves. So we raised ourselves. So y'all brought culture to us. We had to read Word Up magazines, all of that down in country towns.
I feel
you know what I'm saying? Then y'all did give us the Cosby Show. We're grateful for that. But look what they did to the dude that invented the Cosby Show. They got him locked up.
Right.
Go ahead.
So what I'm saying is it's our job constantly, right, to keep educating and telling them to like do your homework. You know, look at history. History is going to repeat itself if you don't study it and study the history of the bigger picture, right? Don't be confused about like the big picture is they're trying to make sure you stay asleep, to stay deaf, to stay, they don't, you know what I mean? And it's constantly being put out there through the music. It's constantly being put out there through media and I mean,
but even before the media, even before music, we looked out in our windows and we wanted what we saw.
Yeah.
Which was wealth.
Of course.
We wanted to be the person riding around in the Cadillac.
Of course,
you know what I'm saying? We wanted that. So you can say they all you want, but really in society in general, even our people have been feeding materialistic values to us.
Of course. That's what I mean. Yeah.
Okay, but when y'all say they, who are you meaning by that? You're not meaning the man, are you?
I'm saying there's a machine, right? There's a machine.
But black people are part of the machine too.
Of course, that's why it's up to us.
In fact, who's to say that we're not driving?
It's up to us to continue to unplug them. That's what I'm saying. Got to unplug you. You know, ignorance is bliss, but I'm gonna unplug you.
Yeah.
You know, you're gonna go down the rabbit hole with me and Morpheus. I don't care what you say.
Man, we rocking right now with Carl Payne and Kenya Thompson and everything, man. I want to know this right here, Carl, because you've been working a lot, for a long time.
Yes, I'm tired.
Yeah. You had, and I say this right here. Y'all owned Hollywood before social media took over.
Yeah.
We're talking about the Martin Show now.
Yeah.
But this is where I'm coming from right here, because I know your husband and father.
Yes, sir.
How was managing and balancing all that out, being a husband and a father? 3 boys, right?
I have 4 now.
4 boys. 4 boys. How was that? Congratulations again, man. How
Thank
was that?
you. It was all right. I mean, it's not like it's, I mean, I guess it could be considered rough at times, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like real life is real life, But it's about the foundation that I had, and when I say that, I don't mean like I came from some silver spoon foundation. I'm talking about like my spiritual background and the beliefs that my grandmother always, she was big on family. Right. Growing up in the South, everybody was big on family. And, you can get lost sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can get a big head or even start to like go their own way. But even like even my upbringing with my own father, you know, there's certain things that you either say you're gonna do or not gonna do when it's your turn. You know what I mean? And you know, you can get into a situation where it's a routine. You know, like, because every day you're going to do, you know, when I was on the show, it was like, I'm going to the show, I'm going to work, come home, da-da-da-da. It's a routine, like a 9 to 5 type of thing.
Right.
But when it's over and you got to find new work and you got to reinvent yourself and do all of that, that's when that's when a whole nother thing starts to where
real.
that's when it's real. Exactly.
It's real.
That's when it's real, because it's like, okay, now the routine then switched up. You know, and now I'm gone more. Now I'm on the road, and now I'm doing it. Then it becomes, well, this ain't what we was used to. This is a little bit more challenging, you know. And it's just a matter of just making sure you maintain that strong communication, because it's definitely harder, you know, to be that father figure or to be the man if you really ain't or not there. Because at the end of the day, they don't care why you gone. They don't care that you out making money for this and that. If you're not there, you're not there. Right? If you're missing the basketball game, a football game, a dentist appointment, birthday, whatever it is, if you're not there, it don't matter. It don't matter. You're not there.
Not there. That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I see you over there, baby.
Oh, man, you know, I'm in here, man. I was enjoying this good conversation.
Yeah, man.
That was some interesting dialogue going on right there, man. But let's get into why we here.
Yeah.
Hey, it's lighten the mood. Lighten the mood.
That's real talk,
Let's
though.
get why we here, because these two incredible artists going to be doing their thing tonight here live.
Tonight. Where they going to be at?
At the Nut House.
The Nut
We got
Comedy
the nuts
Lounge.
at the Nut House. Where the head nut at?
Got the nuts at the Nut House, man.
The head nut, man. Shout out to Nate the Great Williams, man, for allowing us this opportunity, man. So, you know,
doubt.
Kenya, what we're gonna get
Hey,
tonight?
talk to us, baby.
What we
Talk
get
to us,
tonight?
man.
Everything.
I'm having
y'all got
popcorn
me in
ready.
my hood, first of all. You know, I gave you a brief, you know, when we
Yeah,
were
you
talking
did,
about
you
the
did.
hood. But that's the hood.
Yeah.
And I love it because it did make me. You know what I'm saying? He gave me the stories that I got. They're not clean stories because I didn't see clean stuff. But I'm trying to, I guess, clean it up a little bit. Not necessarily clean it up, but, you know, package it up for where you'll understand it in a joke.
Gotcha.
So basically, you're going to get life from what I done seen in the 40-some years I've been living.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
You can only talk about
you
what
gotta
you know.
think.
You gotta talk about what you know.
That's it.
Yeah.
I can't tell you no
Yeah.
jokes. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
you done seen different stuff that I done seen.
Yeah. It's,
So yeah, I'm finna give you life.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
In a comedic
Some of your
form.
favorite comics, because you said you keep repeating the hood. You didn't have to even say it to me. I saw it in you. It's been off top. And I don't mean that in a negative way, sister.
Okay, good.
I don't mean that in
No,
a
I didn't
negative
take
way.
it in a negative way.
Because the way you represent being hood is so fly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's the thing.
They need to understand that.
There's a difference.
They need, just because you in the hood don't mean you have to
Exactly.
be hood.
I got a master's degree. You got to think
saying?
I was out here
them
hustling,
again.
running niggas, all that, and still went to college.
Right.
Yeah,
And
tell 'em
passed.
again.
you're
You
great at
gotta one-
multitasking. You a multitasker. You gonna teach people how to multitask.
Sure.
Yeah.
I already know. I can do everything at one time. I can cook a meal, fuck a nigga. Can we screw? We can't say F. I'm sorry.
Too late, you said it.
Oh man, I'm sorry. I apologize.
We still love you. We still
But I'm
love
just
you.
saying, I can cook a.
We still love
I'm sorry. I can cook a meal,
Yeah.
rock a baby,
Yeah.
Ain't got a
do homework,
Get right with the get right.
hustle up, make some packages,
Two
stir
different
the
pots.
rinse.
Two different pots of cooking.
They got a master's
I can
degree.
do it, and I got a
Let's put
master's
together.
degree.
We don't want
Exactly.
that to slip out.
Yeah, we
slip
gotta-
out no
Exactly.
way.
We gotta say
Yes,
Yeah.
I was able to do all of it.
Let-
What are some of your favorite comics?
Richard Pryor.
I knew it.
How you know?
We all
Dang.
know Rich.
But actually, Paul Mooney too. Paul Mooney.
Mooney real slick with his jokes.
Yeah.
I like David Chappelle. You know what I'm saying? Some of the David Chappelle people. I feel like nowadays we have watered down society to the point
Yeah, man.
Speak on it.
that you don't understand comedians like that no more. You know what I'm saying? I know Richard got to be rolling over in his grave. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to constantly watch what you say.
Yeah.
But oh, I don't want to. Ooh.
I don't agree though. I don't believe that.
And you're not supposed to in comedy. In comedy, I feel like there should be the
stand up,
last.
Yeah, that was my
thing,
next question.
right,
Next-
that you
do y'all
should-
feel as comics? Y'all got a mute on you.
Yeah.
I feel like they're trying to put it that way, and that, but now, you know, everybody gotta like D said, everybody gotta grab their nuts, man. Like
Yeah,
like this ain't the time for that, and we ain't gonna. That you're not coming into this arena and doing that.
Right.
Like this has always been that you know what I mean? This has always been that arena where that's okay to give your point of view and your perspective on life and as your opinion in this area, because again, it is your perspective on it and you're making it a joke out of it. Again, it's a joke. We're not politicians. You're not sitting up there, you know, saying where you have to be politically correct, and instead of saying, you have to think about, we grew up in a time where to say mentally retarded was okay.
It was acceptable.
That was what you were taught to say.
Yeah.
Now you can't say retarded.
Yeah.
Get up out of here.
Yeah, you can't call him.
Let me
you can't
add
say
to that. Let me put some muscle on the hot dog
call
for
him,
you.
yeah.
I started teaching school in 2000. I was in special ed. I had 4 children that was what? Mentally retarded.
Right.
2005 shows up. Now you cannot say that no more.
Right.
It was asterisk. So
Right.
who am I teaching now?
Right.
Because I love what I did. I love my children. I love my students. But what I'm calling them now?
Right.
Special
Now,
needs.
Special needs now.
Special needs.
More self-contained now. See what I'm saying? Yes.
You see everybody walk around with the emotional support animals. You seen that on the news?
Listen, don't.
I'm gonna give me one.
Listen.
I'm gonna give me a little horse.
Emotionally supported horse.
This white
What you
woman.
gonna name her? What you gonna name her?
I don't know, but
What
I'm
name
gonna
the
pack
horse?
stuff in her vagina.
Trigger.
No, just playing. We'll say that for the night.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, we're gonna save it for
We'll
tonight.
say that for the night. Y'all need to come out tonight, though.
Yeah, for real.
For real, seriously.
Yeah, they be putting people off the plane for them dogs. Man, I'm like, man, listen, let me tell you something. They called me one time. I had a flight. I forget where I was going. They called me and said, hey, we see you have an upcoming flight. Would you mind us moving you to a different, or the row behind you, or different row? And I was like, I'm sorry, what? And they were like, yeah, there's a family traveling and they need to stay. They were requesting if they could all sit together, you know. And I was like, well, you're not asking me to move to coach, right? Like you're gonna be still in first class, right? And they were like, yeah, you're in 1A. We're just gonna move you to 2A if you don't mind. I was like, yeah, I don't care. And I kept thinking to myself, well, who is this family? Because they don't ever call you in advance for something like that. They will ask you once you're there, just like, you know, if I'm traveling with my family, you know, and they don't put us all together, I'm be like, hey, you know, you mind swatching windows?
Right,
you know,
that's normally, yeah.
you know, no, they called me in advance.
Wow.
So I was waiting, like when I get there, I'm like, well, I want to see this family, you know. So and everybody had gotten on the plane, and I was sitting, you know, second row. Do you know it was 2 men and 2 dogs? Two big German shepherds, and they got them a seat. They bought the seat for the dog. And I took a picture of it, and everything, and I videoed, because I was like, ain't this about a month? Like, they
moved you
for
a dog, basically.
Wow.
And these were, so basically they were movie dogs at that. Because I had to ask, like, what the hell? What's going on? Are these NASA dogs? What kind of dogs are these? And they were like, he was like, no, they're being flown out for this movie, but we can't. I'm like I give a fuck about a guy, a movie with some dogs.
Yeah.
So I was chumped by a dog who was a bigger celebrity, obviously, than me.
And actually, animals do have more rights than black men.
Hashtag preach.
That's
Hashtag
That's for another show. Yeah, that's what man, I can go on that for another hour, but I gotta get y'all out here so I'll get y'all some rest.
Oh,
and
yeah.
You tell me that when you hit a nerve, we can go another hour with that one. But
man, y'all gotta come out and watch the show.
Yes,
Watch the show
y'all gotta
tonight,
come
man.
out tonight.
The Nut House Comedy Lounge is gonna
I'm
be
gonna show
jumping
my.
off
We're going to be
Good.
there. The HawgLife is going to be
the HawgLife is gonna be in the building, man. Willie, yo,
Yes, sir.
I'm blessed right now, man.
Yes, sir,
I'm
man.
blessed. I got somebody that I watched growing up.
Man, one of my all-time
I got
favorites
somebody
right here, man.
I got
Yes,
somebody that's in my
We're gonna do it
generation that's doing it. I mean, we got one more question for y'all, and we need Nate Williams up here because he got to answer this question. Nate, where you at, Nate? Where you at, Nate? I'm gonna be respectful to my right hand man on my left hand side, Willie. Yo,
Yeah.
we got Nate N8 the Great coming up here, man, and we really thankful for you guys, man.
Yeah.
And Carl, we get a chance to get on this right here. How y'all gave the toys to the Tot Slash show.
Oh yeah.
Big ups for both of y'all
Big
for
up.
doing it,
Thanks,
Nate
man.
and you. That's why I wanted Nate up here, man. And Officer Tommy Norman,
Yeah.
man. Big up for you guys doing that, man. I thought that was a great look, a great thing for the community, man. But Willie, yo,
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna let you ask that question. We're gonna sign off because we got a DJ that done landed. from the Spirit Airlines. They said they done brought him in. But we're gonna let you ask that question.
Well, I tell you what we're gonna do.
What we're gonna do?
This is how we're gonna do it. Since they really not familiar with how we rock with this thing,
Let's do it.
I'm gonna ask you and Nate the question.
Okay.
If Nate's still familiar with it.
He familiar with it. That's why he wanted. That's why he up here.
They answered the question earlier. Yes,
we're gonna give him the rhythmic version. Let's give him the rhythmic version.
Yeah. Are you about that life?
I'm about that life.
Are you about that life?
What it is?
Well, it's the HawgLife, baby.
It's the HawgLife, baby.
It's the HawgLife, baby.
It's the HawgLife, baby.
Are you about
Come on,
Hawg.
I'm about that life.
Are you about that life?
I'm about that life.
It's the HawgLife, baby. It's the HawgLife, baby.
Hey, Carl, hit the cold call. Hit the cold call. It's the HawgLife, baby.
It's the HawgLife, baby.
It's the HawgLife, baby.
It's the HawgLife,
Can you
baby.
shout out? Can you, y'all?
I know, right?
Hey, what's that something that always says people with glasses and smart? We got two shades up here.
Look, she's not going back, y'all. She's not. She's not going back to the.
I've been out of the hood for so long.
Right, that's it.
Did you get your master's from Arkansas Baptist?
No.
You should.
I graduated from ULR, I'm sorry.
Okay then, you cool. You was cool. We love you, Nate. We love you, dog. We love you, man.
Y'all wrong.
We love you, man.
Y'all all wrong.
She don't jumped in there.
Man,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, be in this motherfucker tonight.
we went straight from the Temptations to just being in here tonight.
jamming.
We jamming, man.
I didn't turn this to the Five Clovers.
The Five Clovers,
Y'all don't remember the Five Clovers.
man, thank y'all
I'm
so
sorry.
much. No,
I'm
man.
sorry.
no,
I
you
apologize.
did
Good stuff.
Great
One
job.
love.
I think I remember how to do one of those
Thank y'all so much
handshakes.
for coming, man.
How do you do it?
You can show me a new one.
Man, we're gonna get DJ Radio Rahiem up in here. We're gonna get them out of here, man. It is the HawgLife, the Willie O, the genius. I am the shocker one, Big Rob the shocker. It's the HawgLife, baby.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we in this motherfucker.
Now we had Carl Anthony Payne, we had Kenya Thompson, man. There's a other act that's in this show tonight that we need y'all to come out to the Nut House, all the way from the West End. Ha ha! A Chi-Town, baby. It's our nephew. Dollar Bill. I was playing, y'all. All your job is to do is spin records. That's all you're supposed to do is spin records. Man, our nephew, man, Radio Rahiem is in the building. What up, Radio Rahiem?
What's up, man?
Man, we're so glad to have you in here, Cat Daddy, man. Y'all don't know, man, this kid's been rocking with the HawgLife since day one, man. We linked up on Facebook. He's been loyal from the soil since then, man. Bro, 9-hour hiking, you up in this thing, man. You ready to rock out tonight, bro?
Hey man, I was born ready, man.
Man, what do North Little Rock got to look for tonight? You gonna bring that Chi-Town flavor, man?
Hey man, you gotta be here to see it, man.
Oh,
I can't give it all away like that, man. You gotta be here to see it in order for you to understand what I'm about to bring to the table.
Willie, yo, what you got for him, man?
Oh man, you know I always got the historical questions. I always
ahead,
want to know
man.
how long you've been doing this thing. Man.
Approximately 7 years, counting today.
Approximately 7 years.
7 years.
Wow, man.
For y'all that don't know, this is the same Radio Rahiem that threw his joint in Sal's Pizza Parlor on Do the Right Thing.
On Do the Right Thing.
It's the same cat.
He tore Sal's down, boy. He tore Sal's down, man.
Hey man, and the crazy that you bring that up, man, that's actually some of the things that kind of like gave, you know what I'm saying, the name some flavor. You know what I mean? My lady, she was like, why don't you just do this name like this? And I was like, I'm gonna change the spelling of it so people won't be like, you know, because if you look up on the internet, it's a bunch of Radio Raheems, but it's not a bunch of Radio Raheems with the name spelled like how I spelled it.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to stand out and I wanted to be different.
And you did that. So we got you here, man. Tell them, you know, a lot of people see you on Facebook Live on Thursday nights. Let them know what they see you doing on Thursday night, man, because a lot of people don't know what you got going.
So the Thursday night show is actually, man, the CMR, man. We show love to all independent artists around the world. We also, you know, make sure we give a platform to somebody, and they don't have to pay anything. The only time you will have to pay anything if you have to jump the line, because we already have a list of people who already sent their songs in at the proper time. So if they don't send a song in at the proper time and they want their song to be heard right then and there, then yeah, we'll say drop a dime to jump the line.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? That means $10. Drop $10 to get your music out there to be heard.
We got some cats coming tonight. will it be okay? Cause we need to hear you say it and get your permission that they bring a radio edit tonight. Would that be okay?
They can email it to me.
Email
man.
it to
They
them?
can email it to me
Drop
at
the info down there.
They
Drop
can
the
email it to me at soundvisionradio1@gmail.com. soundvisionradio1@gmail.com. Or you can also email me at shymusicreview@gmail.com too as well.
Music review, man. Go ahead, Willie. Yo.
Oh man, so they're gonna be in for a real treat tonight.
A really, really good treat. Good
Come on,
treat, man.
Just let a little bit out the bag, man.
I'm just gonna give them some 90s and you know what I'm saying,
That's
some of that.
That's enough.
I know. You know, I want to. I'm gonna give him some of that 90s.
I'm good.
Martin, you know what I'm saying, Martin show type of flavor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna give him.
So for that old pimp dude that's still rocking cross colors,
Yeah.
he can come here and feel right.
And the
at
baggy
home.
jeans, man. Yeah, he'll come feel right at home. You know what I mean? You know, with the big shirts.
Hey, I told
You
you
know
know
what I'm saying?
baggy jeans because I'm a big dude. I'm sorry, I can't walk around with
I
the
can't,
tight
man.
heels
I
on,
can't.
man.
I can't.
You know what, man? We gonna learn you something today, man. Y'all gonna learn something today, man.
can't, man.
That's just how it is, man. I want to ask y'all a question since y'all asking me questions.
Go ahead.
You know what I mean? When y'all came about doing this HawgLife, did you anticipate that it was going to be this big?
We actually hoped for it. We wasn't trying to do nothing mediocre. Everything that we had planned that we was going to do, we want to not only raise the bar, but we want to do a podcast like no other. We wanted to be interactive with the community. We wanted to make locals that's doing positive things, make them the A-listers.
Exactly.
That's what we want to do. We linked up with Nate Williams at the Nut House Comedy Lounge, and we want to promote those underground spots that nobody would normally hear about.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was all in the plan, man. And the thing about it, man, God's plan is always the main plan. So
That's
when
true.
you put it down, you put your vision down, and you give it to God, you step back and you just watch it manifest. Sprinkle it.
So he gave you the modest answer. He gave you the humble answer. I'm gonna give you the real answer.
Give him the real OG answer.
Did I think that this was gonna be as big as it's become? Yeah, I did. I did, man. I knew it the whole time. I don't know what this guy over here is talking about, but no, really, I did,
Trying to
man.
be PC for the babies.
I really did. I knew it was gonna be big, but I didn't think it was gonna grow as fast as it did.
It did grow
It
fast.
grew fast. So
It started
I knew from the jump because it was something that we both really wanted to do separately, but never talked to each other about it. So when he came to me actually and brought the idea to me, when he asked me, he said, well, if you had a podcast, what would you call it? First thing, HawgLife, baby. That's an immediate answer. Didn't hesitate because I already had thought about it.
So where did the name HawgLife come from?
Well,
Well, because we two pig pen rollers, man. And we
say it
to
loud.
play
Well,
around
they
in
can't
the-
hear. Say it loud.
We two pig pen rollers. We pig pen rollers, sis.
When he take the shades off, you know he mean business.
Shit, business.
It said business, man.
It was a lot of play on everything, man. It was like, you know, the big guys where we from, we call big guys hogs, you know. Plus, you know what I'm saying, don't shoot the messenger, but we the Razorback fans and
Oh yeah.
to play off the Razorback thing, you know, they monikers, the Hogs. So it was all about it. And then to me, HawgLife is more than just a name. HawgLife is actually a way that we live. You know, and basically my definition of it is, without getting too political or too religious, my definition of HawgLife is living not sound cliche. We ain't trying to live our best life, but living the best that we can live with the conditions that we've been placed in.
That's right. That's it.
And finding the means to rise above it, man.
That's
That's
it.
the way I can put it without getting too political or religious.
That's it, man. And we got to give you a shout out because when you first started riding with us, when you go to the YouTube page, that amazing dope drop that you hear at the end, that's this brother right here. He blessed us the first time, and I never forget that phone call. You called me. It was a Wednesday night. He said, I want you to check out the CMR tomorrow. That was my first time checking out the CMR.
Oh, I tell you.
And at that time, I didn't know nothing about it. He said, I got a show tomorrow called the CMR, man. We link up. We got the green screen. And, man, y'all
It's
watch
dope,
the
man.
CMR, man. We're going to put all the info
It's
for y'all.
dope.
Watch that. He said, y'all need a drop. I said, man, you know, everybody around here, you know, they charging out the frame for drops, and they really was like we was getting some. I'm talking about astronomical prices for a 14-second drop.
Yeah.
I mean, one cat came at us said 1,700, and that was just wording, and we had to find someone else to produce it and put the effects in it. 1,700. You did that drop for us, and that kind of like raised it to the next level, man.
Yeah.
You always talk about next level, man. I want you to give us the insight on what you define as next level, because we hear you talk about that, and y'all check him out, Djrydio Rahiem. He said if he's got too many, he will delete some for you. He said that, but you do a morning inspirational motivation word of the day every day, and we always hear you talk about next level. Where'd it come from?
Next level is something that's within inside of you.
Mm-hmm.
You have to raise yourself higher than anybody else.
Right.
It first starts with you. If you don't believe in yourself, nobody else will believe in you.
Right.
So you got to understand, when you are dealing with different aspects of life, you have to believe first, and then you can take it to the next level.
Gotcha.
So that's where that came from.
Gotcha.
Believing in yourself.
Gotcha. Well, yo, talk to him,
When
baby.
you're doing your morning motivational speech, and I done checked out several of them. Can't say in front like I watch them every day, because sometimes I'm at work and don't have time to watch it.
Right.
But not live. But I'll go back and check it out later. And your intros, real hype, very dope intros. I want to ask, do you do it that way because you really want to wake people up and make sure they're paying attention to you?
You know what? I'll give you an example. If somebody was to do an inspirational, motivational word of the day and they'd be super dry, would you watch it?
No.
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta make the people wanna watch it. And I be silly and sometimes into the inspirational, motivational word of the day.
That's the way to get
You know
their
what I mean?
attention.
You get their attention, and they listen to what you have to say. And on top of that, man, like, I want to say this to everybody, the people that's watching too as well. Yo, a lot of people inbox me with some teary-eyed stuff, man, that almost make me cry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they say, man, your word today touched me in a place where I was in my darkest place. That was the last message I got from this young lady. She said, your message touched me in the most darkest place in my life.
Wow.
Well, you made me understand that I can rise above all of this.
Wow.
That's what's
Wow,
up.
that's dope, man. That's really dope, man. Really, it's inspirational, man. I mean,
Another, as we say all the time, another testament to the power of music, man.
Yeah. Oh,
Words and music, man. That's powerful things, man.
man, I want to go into tonight's show a little bit. We saw you had a dialogue with Carl Payne over there, man. For those that don't know and don't understand it, he does. He's been on stages all over the spot. You know what I'm saying? I've been an MC all over the spot. Explain to them the art style of being a DJ. You ain't just getting up here spinning records or putting music on.
Yeah.
There's an art style to
Yeah.
that. Help us understand that art style.
DJing as opposed to just playing
Just
records.
playing records.
DJing as opposed to just playing records, man. You want to take the people on a journey.
Mm-hmm.
You want them. It's like you telling them, get in my car, come take a ride with me, and listen to what I'm about to do and where I'm gonna take you, because music is memories.
Mm-hmm.
Like any song you play, I can guarantee if you was to put a song on today and say, man, this was the song I got married to, or this is the song I lost my virginity to. Like, it's always certain songs that people can relate to. So music is power, and it's all about taking that ride. Now, a person that's just press and play, he really not putting no thought into what he really want to do. You know what I mean? Like a person that take pride in what he do, you gonna relate back to when your grandma put on that 8-track and took you back to, you know what I'm saying, the Parliaments and the Funkadelics and, you know what I'm saying, Earth, Wind and Fire, the Al Greens. You gonna remember that, and nowadays music, you know, you can kind of relate to that
right.
type of thing, you know.
That's
So
right. That's right. Go ahead, Cat Daddy.
So we featuring you tonight. You the DJ, you are the man. But it's a team of y'all cats, man.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out your team, man.
Yes.
You
yes.
know what?
What's going on
I
with
want to
the
say
music
this, man,
group.
and everybody be like, man, you always got a long story to tell. But let me say this, man. Pastor Andrew Smith has been one of the biggest
We're gonna
components
tag him, too.
one of the biggest components in my life.
That's
you know what
true.
I'm saying? Yeah. I've been knowing the dude since I was 16 years old. Been like a father figure, you know what I'm saying, Shy's mentor, showing me the ropes of what's really going on.
Right.
You know what I mean? So we decided to start up a team of you know what I'm saying, an entertainment company. Say, oh, he was like, man, you really want to DJ? I was like, yeah, I want to DJ. And he said, let's do it. And he been like along the way been teaching me different things. You know what I'm saying? I get a lot of skills from him and other DJs that, you know, that I came up under. Like my uncle, I came Yogi Oliver, DJ Preach. You know, he's the number one dude that I get a lot of stuff from, and just amongst everybody, like the Trackmans, the DJ Sluggos, the Wax Masters. You know what I'm saying? Just like just to name a few. I don't want to name too many people. And people like, man, why you didn't say my name? You know what I mean? But all the DJs I get a lot of different craft from, especially DJ Jazzy Jeff, because he's one of the realest. He's one of the realest that's in the game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I can't take nothing from that. And on top of that, man, like I also got to give a shout out to Punkin, man. I got to give a big shout out to him, man. He plays a big part in that too. Because when I'm not on the right path, I get a call from him. I'd be like, man, hey, he'd be like, hey, what's going on? What you doing, man? You know what I'm saying? So it might be a three-way call with me, DJ Preach, and Punkin. And it's like, you know what I mean? You know how you have court? That's how it be. You know what I'm saying?
Are you the youngest one out the clique?
Yeah, I am.
You the youngest one?
I'm the youngest one out the clique.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, man. So they let you come all the way to Arkansas, and we're going to take good care of him, too. We're going to make sure he got home cooking.
Right, he good.
Him and our niece over there, man, she's been such a blessing and everything, man. You've been a blessing to us today, too, man. We excited to have you here. I can't wait till tonight, man. Y'all just don't know, like a kid in the candy store. I'm going to be sitting right there. And, you know, we're going to be sitting right there with you while you do your thing, man. We're going to let the master work. Let the master work, man.
I want to say, man, big ups to y'all for even, like, giving me the opportunity to come down here and represent.
Man, when this came about, you know, like I said, God aligned things in the right season, the right times. All you got to do is sit back.
Yeah.
The stars aligned themselves. God made the thing work out where this was the perfect time, perfect setting, perfect atmosphere, perfect weather, perfect mood, and it was a time for this. We're going to pack the house out tonight, and it wouldn't have been right having nobody else do this but DJ Radio Rahiem.
Exactly.
Wouldn't have been no right doing anybody. I couldn't have got up and do it, and I ain't spent records in years.
Right.
He couldn't have been able to get up and do it. He ain't sung records in years, made records in years. So we had God aligned the stars and made the world well. It was a perfect venue for 3 of his chosen children to come together for a come and go. And we say Nate too, because without Nate, this wouldn't have been possible either.
Exactly.
So we got to put Nate.
Big shout out to the Nut House and Nate, man.
Yeah, y'all come out to the Nut House. We wanted Nate here, but Nate is taking care of Carl and doing some stuff with Carl and everything, man. But he let us go ahead and rock it out. But
I also want to say, man, you know, the apparel, this shirt I got on right now is part of many designs and logos that Eargasm Music Entertainment also carries. So if you want your shirt, man, hit me up, man. SoundVisionRadio1@gmail.com. SoundVisionRadio1@gmail.com, man. Hit me up. Let me know, you know, what size you but you have to give a deposit before I even start making the shirt. You know what I mean? So we'll go from there and make it happen, man. Oh, got to give another shout out, man. Black-owned internet radio station, Sound Vision Radio. Y'all got to understand, man. It goes just like this, man. Sound Vision Radio is one of the dopest radio stations around. We show love to independent artists. We also have a gospel hour. We also have Eargasm Radio and the Hogs. They coming on to Sound Vision Radio too as well.
That's right.
But it's going down, man. How you can listen? You can go download the TuneIn Radio app, search Sound Vision Radio. Or you can download the WBKE Media app, man. And it's a bunch of radio stations. All are black owned. And, man, get in tune with us, man.
Let's do it. Wait, William.
Talk about listening, you naming off those DJs a couple minutes ago. I know that one of the legendary sounds coming out of Chicago is that house sound.
Yeah.
In my opinion, house was born in Chicago.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
How much of an influence was house on you coming up, man?
Oh my God, man! House was one of the biggest things in the culture, man, because people don't know, man. Like house, it has different genres. Like you got ghetto house.
Yeah.
You got neo soul type house. It's like different type of avenues you can go, but house played a big part, a big role. I actually started spinning house music. That was the first thing I started when I started DJing was house music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that played a big part, man, in my career.
Would you agree that I don't really like the term, but we use the term old school house is the new school EDM?
Basically.
Yeah.
Basically. Mm-hmm. I would agree with that because nothing taken away from EDM, but you got to think about it, man. That genre of music, man, is being put back into the EDM side of things.
Yeah.
If you go back and listen to some of the EDM songs and whatnot, some of the house songs kind of sound familiar. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I could put a house track and an EDM track on and blend it together, and you wouldn't know the difference.
Yeah.
That's how much it plays a big part.
Exactly.
Yeah. So,
Exactly.
You on live? You on live?
yeah.
I say you on. Yeah, on live.
No, he's
He's
not.
slipping, man.
Shout out to Will West Studios,
Will West
man.
Studios.
Will-
He make you look good.
When you know you don't.
No, you ugly. He make you look good anyway. He don't even put no filter on you.
You know you
They
got
call him
old
Worldwide West.
Old pocketbook lint on you.
I said, boy.
You taking pictures. He gonna make you look good.
Got the butterscotch candy with the blue jean lint on it, man. You know he gonna make you look good. He gonna make you
got
look good.
dried up wintertime snot dust still
Snot
sitting on your
dust.
face.
And
He gonna
I
make
learned,
you look good.
we learned the new one last night. You come here smelling like thought juice.
Smell like that. I didn't even know what that was. I
We
learned that
didn't know
last
what
night.
we had to use it. Shout out to Latoya, man.
I do know this. It's
DJ
not a
man,
good
Rahiem
thing.
Queen, man. We had to put that one on there. Come here smell like thought juice, man.
Yeah.
What they say, Will?
Smell like thought juice and mineral oil.
Can't wait to see what you got. Can't wait to see what you got going tonight.
That's what's up, man.
Hey,
You
man,
got-
I can't.
Man, everybody, what's up?
I
What's
can't
up?
wait to man bring that flavor to bring that flavor here, man.
That's what's
You know,
up.
sometimes you gotta look at everything that goes into just DJing. Period.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
People can be nervous because that's just a part of what you do.
Right.
You know what I
right.
mean?
You want to put on a good show.
Yeah.
You want to put on a good show, man.
It's your first time coming in and doing a show in Arkansas?
Yeah, this is my first time in Arkansas.
First time in Arkansas?
First time in
Last
Arkansas.
time?
No, this
No,
ain't
Better
last
not be last time,
No,
man.
that last time.
Can't be
Man,
last
Joe, you
time.
see, I just got threatened by Suge. It better not be the last time. Damn,
You want to come and be on the podcast, and you don't want us all in the video.
I just got scared to the mud,
You don't want
man.
us all on your DJ table. Come to HawgLife, we'll make it happen.
That's right, baby.
Come to HawgLife.
He said it better not be.
Better
your
not
last
be your last
That was
time.
that daddy. You put the daddy voice on like. for real?
That's it. That's the
what
pop
you
voice.
do? Oh man, you tripping.
Did
right
you
now.
take that trash out? What? What?
Wait for that rebuttal. You know what I
I'm
mean?
telling you, you gotta wait and pause. Cause they be sitting there stuttering. Did you take the trash out? What? No, sir. No, sir. Get that trash on out of here now. That's it, man. But we got Carl Payne in the building tonight. He headlined the show. Nate Williams gonna be the host. We want all Big Shirleys to show up.
That's right.
We want it smelling like cocoa butter, Vaseline, and chicken grease
All you
in here
big
tonight.
chicks that have your heels
The
leaning
thought
over.
juice.
Come on in.
Thought juice. We don't want y'all coming up in here serving up the stank.
I want to see all my big girls that make a full-size dress look like a mini skirt. I
Oh,
want to see
boy.
all y'all in here tonight.
We want to hear you walking when your
I wanna
thighs
That's
hear
a
your
lot
thighs
of meat in
rubbing.
a refrigerator, man. For
Yeah.
real.
with them thighs rubbing together,
Tell you
man.
what y'all
That is
put
a
y'all
lot of
some
meat.
WD-40 on them inner thighs. Put some bacon grease on them heels.
You
and them
trying to start a
Achilles.
fire in here, man? And none of
Fire.
us gonna burn down. All those
Burn it
people
down.
come here.
You gonna burn it down, man. Man, we're gonna get this interview closed on up because my man gotta get down. He gotta go and get there and
That's
set up
dope,
for the
though.
night, man.
Music
But
is my lunch. I got to grab one of them. Most
we
definitely.
gonna grab one.
I
What?
got to definitely get one of them. It's that
Oh
music
yeah,
is
we
my
gotta
lunch.
get one because I got the other one, man, and he know the story about I wore it to work. I shouldn't have wore it to work, but oh well.
Yeah.
Stuff happened, though.
Let me be the first to tell you, DJ Rye, welcome to Arkansas.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This is the original A State,
Mm-hmm.
where we drink Crown, out of communion cups.
We really do.
Hold on. I get on the show today, right? And Willio ain't got a cup in his hand. Like, where your cup at? Where
I
your cup?
was, man, but it's a little hot outside.
Oh my God, man!
But we
At
gonna-
all
I
times,
got on
man.
this tight ass shirt.
Yeah, that was the same thing. Yeah.
But I will have it tonight, bro.
We play checkers on this shirt too, for
You
real.
sure can. Look, you can play checkers here. You can play hopscotch over here.
Man, they wilding out right now, man. These cats wilding out,
Badminton
man.
on the back, baby.
Hey,
What's going
I gotta
down?
say one more thing, man. Salute to the shorts that
Y'all talking about my
That my
shorts,
man Rob got on right
talking about my
now.
shorts, man.
salute to the shorts that
Salute to them
Big
G.I.
Rob
Bros he
the
got on right now.
Big Rob the Shocker. Salute to the G.I. Joe shorts he got on right now, man.
It was
You know what I'm saying?
9/11, right? So I'm giving love to the 9/11 people, man.
Yeah.
Camo
9/14.
down, man. Camo down rings and watch the clock. This the HawgLife podcast. I am the Shocker.
Hey,
Hey,
you-
Big Rob the Shocker.
You
And
can-
it's 9/11.
You could take them shorts off and flap them, Joe, and,
Flap 'em,
and,
man.
and go around the whole 9/11, man.
We
For real.
We can go around with my pants, man. We can go around 9/11, 12, 13, 14, and 15.
And he took it back old school with the crease down the middle.
Crease.
With the state
See
flow.
y'all wear y'all
That's
clothes
the
too
South
raggedy,
thing. We stay
man.
creased up still in the
That's
South.
right, man. You gotta stay creased up, man. Y'all cats wear y'all pants too sloppy, man. You walk
Yeah,
around here.
man.
If
Now,
they
some of y'all
distressed,
cats-
that's different.
Some of y'all
But-
cats can't afford a crease in y'all
I'm
pants.
telling you gotta put that
You
crease,
put a crease
man.
in your pants and it's gonna cut the back of your leg down.
Yep.
The pants too damn
come,
tight.
come up through. You had a tippy toe walk on you when you do that, man.
All
You gotta
your cats
be
with them
good,
ankle
man.
huggers and them nut huggers. Shoot yourself.
There you go.
Thank y'all,
There you
thank
go,
y'all,
man.
thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, hey,
Yeah.
this just a way of life.
That's it.
Y'all still stuck in the 70s with them baggy ass shit.
No,
y'all
we
got
ain't.
on.
We ain't stuck in on. But you gotta have the testicles
The-
gotta breathe.
I got one over there.
The
Yeah,
testicles gotta
yeah.
breathe, man.
They gonna breathe.
Man, I get sick and tired of walking around. Every dude I see, I hear that song, Camel Toe. I don't want to see that, bro.
And I just
Oh
told my
my
big
God,
Bahama breezes to come in here with they self right tonight. What I look like coming
Exactly. We just call all big Shirleys to show up with baby oil, cocoa butter, chicken grease, and
So
icy hot.
you gonna come in here with the barbecue sandals on, man?
No, I ain't doing that. I ain't going that far. Nope, I ain't coming with the grilling sandals.
Barbecue
The grilling
sandals
sandals? Nope, we ain't doing that.
the PT Cruise.
here? Hey,
Kill
young
me.
girl, let me tell y'all something.
Go
I
ahead.
got mine on right now.
No, you don't got the
But my
ones we talking
socks
about.
clean though.
You ain't got
Come
the
up
one
the
we
brown
talking
with the
about.
straps? You talking the brown straps?
Yeah.
I be
Should
seeing
have
the
brought
priest
them
with
out
those.
today, but I
You
called
better
them out
not.
Mr. Greg's, but that's for a different reason.
Man.
Lord have mercy. I don't even want to know the reason, man. I
Man.
don't
I
want to
can
know
tell you
the
that
reason.
off camera.
No, I don't want to know.
I don't
Yeah.
Mr. Greg out there like
Man,
that.
man. Before we go, man, one give a shout out, man. Shout out to DJ Onlock Jackson.
Yeah,
Yes,
big
sir.
shout out to my
Illa.
CMI
And
family.
the CMR family, man. We definitely Chicago Music Review. We coming back when?
Coming back soon. We
Coming back soon,
We
man.
ain't got the official date, but we coming back soon. It's been when I come back, we gonna wrap it up and make sure we got everything popping. So all the independent artists, Shy Music Review at gmail.com, man. Shout out to my whole team, Onlock, 6 Illa. You know what I'm saying? We get it in just like that, man.
Willie O.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
end this thing, man. You ain't asked DJ Raider Rahiem that question, bro.
Yeah, that's
And he done seen it, so he know what it's all about,
He
man.
done seen the question plenty
He
of
done
times.
seen it plenty of times, man.
You know what I'm saying?
The stage is yours, bro.
I do got the question. Hey, the question go like this. Hey, bro, am I gonna really get that blend tape? For y'all that missed it, he gave a snippet. He did. Lock did it too. I saw it.
What's it?
They just gave a snippet, man, of the old school blend when you
Yeah.
take the hip hop lyrics and put them over the R&B joints,
Hey,
man.
they did the sick R&B twist to
I
it,
lost
man.
it.
Yo, man.
I lost it. I heard it. It wasn't but a few seconds.
That's
I
it.
lost, boy,
And that thing was nasty, man.
I immediately hit him up, bro. I need one.
Man, that
need
thing was
one,
nasty,
man.
bro. Nasty,
I'd rather
man.
bump them than anything they playing on the radio today,
Yeah,
man.
I'm telling you,
Any
man.
day, man. Real DJs, these dudes,
That's right.
they curating the culture of DJing,
That's right. And you
not
know,
letting it go to waste.
I'm gonna tag them too, man. We want to shout out some more true DJs. Shout out DJ Nightmare, man. Shout out DJ Buster Bus, man. Both of you guys holding it down. DJs from the Salt, man.
Yeah.
And DJ Bruce, man. God bless you all, man.
Hey,
DJs.
all the DJs that he just named, I need y'all to get in tune with me, man. I want to put y'all on my station, man,
That's
so y'all
it,
can
man.
rock out,
That's
man.
it. We'll
For
pass
real.
the info and everything.
Yes, sir.
Get them there,
Yeah.
man. So yeah.
What's my man name? DJ Snowman.
Snowman, yeah. Oh, I can't believe DJ Snow. We're gonna type all y'all, tag y'all in this.
Yeah.
So we can make this. We're gonna get this big DJ community, man. Don't tell her what may happen. You feel me?
Broaden y'all horizons a little bit.
Yeah.
man.
So let's make this happen, man. Let's make
man.
this happen. Willie, propose
Yes,
that
sir.
question to this cat daddy, man. Go
Oh
ahead.
man.
Go ahead. He
DJ
ready for
Radio
it.
Rahiem.
He ready for it.
Are you about
What?
that life?
I'm about
Come
that
on.
life.
Are you
Come on.
about
Come
that
on.
life?
Hey,
About that
hey.
life. Well, it's the HawgLife,
Yeah,
baby.
it's the HawgLife, baby.
It's the HawgLife, baby.
It's the HawgLife, baby.
I'm gonna tell you one more thing about this cat right here before we sign off here.
Give it to him.
For all my folks from the soil that know my old nickname and what they used to call me from way back in the day, this is the new Chill Will.
That's it. That's
This
it.
brother's so cold, I'm sweating, and he's sitting over here with icicles dripping off of him right
Just
now.
chilling right
The
now.
brother is
Just
cold,
chilling,
man.
man. Hey, let's put this out there. We went out to eat last night, right?
Yeah.
And it's late. We chilling, man. Him and the lady, man. We all just having a good vibe and everything. They brought him some cold wings out. And he was like, hey, y'all, that's cold. I can't do this right now. I need to. He had the Chicago swing.
Yeah.
It's cold. I can't do this right now. My lady can't do this, man. She
The,
might
the
get
black
choked.
Italian
No, I
accent.
can't do that. You know what I'm saying? What I need you to do right now, man, you take these wings, right? You need to take these wings, let's reheat them and do something with them, 'cause I can't do nothing with them right now. The man say, okay, no problem. I'm sorry, sir, my bad. He heard got the platter of wings, went and took somebody else's wings, put them back in the grease.
Yeah.
Caribbean jerked them up.
Yeah.
Man, he brought them things, them wings was like lava.
Yeah.
They didn't want no issues with this guy. He was so cool. He was like, hey, I appreciate that, man. The quickness that you brought it with it was influential, man. I appreciate that. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Next time you come down, bro,
Will, hit that for me,
bring
baby.
us some of those good Italian beef sauce.
Man, that'd be
Italian
soggy by the time I get down
Dude,
here,
man,
man.
just bring them, man.
Not, you ain't got to bring the sandwich.
bring them.
Just bring the links.
I got you. I got you.
Just bring the links,
I don't
man.
need the sandwich. I just need the link.
You need the links? All right, got you.
Man, come on,
Right,
man.
right. You
Come
should have
on.
told me that a long time ago. I would have went to the store and bought them and brought them down.
Man, I
you
wasn't
find
thinking.
the
You
links in
blessed
the
me with them
stores
socks. I mean, put them on tonight, man. Put the red ones on tonight, man.
See, man.
So we gotta get dope, man. Y'all, this has been another HawgLife production,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Shout out to Carl Payne and Kenya Thompson for blessing us. Shout out to Nate Williams, man. He out doing his thing, man. And the one and only, man, DJ Radio Rahiem, man. I am the head hog of the HawgLife, man. The Shocker one, Big Rob the Shocker. He is.
The man that's pulling up the real, better known as Djrydio, the genius.
That it is, man. And we got right here the number one. Say it again. What you are? Who you are?
DJ Radio right here, man.
Nah, man, say it like you do on the radio, man.
You want me to do it like I'm doing
Yeah,
right now?
that's what we do it your way, man.
Hey man, yo, it's your boy Mr. Always on the move, DJ Radio Rahiem, man, live in the building. Let's go.
Let's go, man. It's the HawgLife, baby. We out.
No doubt.
It's your girl, Mia Banks, and I want you to check out the most dangerous podcast in the A-State with Willie O, the genius, and my homie, the shocking one, Big Rob the Shocker. You know what it is, the HawgLife, baby.